didn't have a particularly hard mission today. It's the 23rd. I just needed to pick up something from the chemist. Different chemist than yesterday. Walmart has way cheaper birth control. I needed to pick that up today. Close at 6. It's Sunday. It's 5:30. And that's not going to happen. So now I have to make sure that they're open tomorrow. And so I have failed today before even getting out of bed. It's Festivus, and I have no one in my household to celebrate that with. Mostly because I'm a good sport. It's 11 at night, and eventually I was finally okay. I was falling asleep in the chair because my sugar was so low. So, I finally just made a box of mac and cheese, which meant standing in front of the stove the entire time because I can't walk away from anything I'm cooking. Because with my memory problems, if I walk away from what I'm cooking, I could very easily forget that I'm cooking and just leave whatever it is in the stove, and I'll have no idea that I was ever cooking, which is a problem. So I made a small can of tuna, like how there's the cans that you can open with a pull tab instead of with a can opener. I just stick a butter knife under the pull tab to start it to pop up, and then I can, pull it the rest of the way. And so I just, made I say tuna salad, but it's not tuna salad, it's jank tuna salad. You just dump that in some mayo in a bowl, which is what I like, because I don't like my shit to be crunchy. But ate that in front of the stove while I was making my mac and cheese. Here's my mac and cheese. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. So a little while ago, a few minutes ago, I tried recording, and the cat, like my girl cat, Bella Bear, she crashed through the recording, like kind of literally went crashing through the dresser that I have all this stuff piled on. And so that was the end of that, which was probably better because I was crying by then. I'm so fucking lonely, dude. Like, I don't reach out to people. I don't. I mostly hang out with the two people I live with, and occasionally with my Spoonie sister. And for the most part, that is only when, nope, Bella Bear, nope, you're not doing it a second time. Alright, I'm gonna take the camera off if you're... Alright, so, for the most part, the only time that I hang out with my Spoonie sister is if she suggests it first. Not because I don't want to hang out, but because I am terribly uncomfortable asking someone to spend time with me because I hate rejection. Even if that rejection is because someone is busy or working or not feeling well or whatever. Like, I have an anxiety disorder, and rejection, like, it bothers me. So I solve this largely in my life by not putting myself in situations where I can be rejected by people I know. I put myself in a lot of situations to be rejected by people I don't actually really know well. Like, I'll put my art out there in a call to art or something like that, because that's not real rejection. Like, they're rejecting the art piece if they don't accept it into the show. That's not me. That's the piece of shit I made, which I don't generally like any of my art anyway. And so I generally just expect that it's going to be rejected and am pleasantly surprised when it's not. So, because, you know, like, Dead's the real artist, and I'm player 2. Is kind of how I got into the whole thing. And I mean, yeah, okay, whatever, like, I'm an artist, I guess, in my own right. That's neither here nor there. That's not how it started. Anyways, what I was saying. I knew I was spending this weekend by myself. And so I asked 2 people pretty directly if they would spend time with me this weekend. One person who I don't see very often at all, who I haven't seen since October. I was like, hey, so I'm gonna be alone all weekend, and I've got Netflix. Why don't you come over and we could cook? She's really good at cooking. This is not my Spoonie sister. This is someone else I'm talking about. And I was like, hey, I mean, my Spoonie sister's good at cooking too, but this is someone who, you know, tends to have a bit more energy. And so I was like, hey, why don't you come over and we can cook, and like, we'll watch Netflix or Amazon Prime or something and chill. And she asked me if I wanted to do something yesterday. Like, when I asked about this, before the weekend. She asked if I wanted to do something yesterday. The problem there being it was on the other side of Northwest Indiana. So without Dad being in town, I would either have to drive there which is like literally impossible, or then that would mean she'd have to drive all the fucked way out here anyways to come get me. And then B, if she drove all the way out here to come get me, and then for some reason we didn't get back in time, I would have missed Rocky. So I was like, well, no, I can't. Plus, it was something I didn't want to do. And it wasn't something for us to do. It would have been me tagging along on something she was doing that had nothing to do with me and wouldn't have been an activity for the two of us. It would have been me tagging along on something else that she was doing with someone else. And someone else that I asked if they wanted to spend time with me this weekend. I know I had other stuff going on, but it was still kind of sucked that they didn't end up even being like, oh, hey, we talked about doing that thing. I can't do that thing this weekend. And then last night I made plans for today with a friend. Loose plans, not specific plans, but just oh, hey, let's hang out, she was gonna, message me when she got done seeing someone, hang out at somebody else's place. And then she was like, oh, I'll message you when I get done. And I knew that she might not end up doing it because it was, everybody's out really late because it was Rocky. But, she didn't even message me to be like, oh, hey, I'm not gonna come over after all. So, it's the reasons that I don't make plans with people, the reasons that I don't fucking trust when people that I don't know as well make plans with me. This is why. Exactly this reason. Because this happens. Because I end up fucking cleaning my kitchen when I'm already in pain because I'm so fucking lonely. I'm not upset that, this is, okay, the Viking goes home to see his family this time of year. That is not unusual. This is the first time that Donnie ever wanted to be somewhere other than here for Festivus. And, I know I could have asked him to come back, but that's not the point. Because really, what good is it if he doesn't want to be here? What good is asking someone to be somewhere they don't want to be? And really, what does it say about me? if no one wants to be here? Like, at all. With the exception of my female cat, who's been my cat since, like, I was married to my first husband. Even our cats don't come to me, don't spend time around me when I'm alone here for this long. They don't, like, eat their food the way that they do when the guys are here. It's like I'm not a person to them either. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then they sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on the lucky one, came in 18-1. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. It's late. I'm sad. I'm gonna lay down with like a movie or some episodes of Call the Midwife and wait for it to not be today.